Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have a natural knack for communicating effectively, while others struggle to get their message across? It's not magic or mere luck. It's all about effective communication. And this isn't just important, it's absolutely crucial in almost every aspect of life. Whether you're navigating personal relationships, making your way in the professional world, or trying to express your thoughts and ideas, how you communicate can make all the difference. But how can we enhance our communication skills? Enter the world of mental models, powerful tools that can help us understand and improve the way we communicate. These models are like blueprints for the mind, guiding us in how we perceive and respond to information. They help us send clearer messages, improve our listening skills, and foster better interactions. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into these mental models that can transform your communication skills. These mental models can transform your communication skills, enabling you to send clearer messages, improve your listening skills, and foster better interactions. First on our list is the signal versus noise model. Picture communication as a radio transmission. The signal is the valuable part of any message, the music or words being transmitted. It's the essential information that you really want to convey. On the other hand, the noise is the crackle or static that can interfere with the signal. In communication, this noise can be irrelevant or distracting information that clouds the clarity of the message. Now let's imagine you're in a business meeting. If you focus your presentation on the critical points and avoid getting lost in unnecessary details, your main ideas will stand out clearly. That's enhancing the signal. But if you clutter your talk with extraneous information, it's like adding static to a radio broadcast. That's noise. Understanding how to minimize noise and enhance the signal can dramatically improve how your messages are received. Next, we explore high context versus low context communication. This mental model is like a lens through which we can better understand the often subtle differences in communication styles that exist across different cultures and environments. High-context communication is like an abstract painting, where the meaning isn't immediately apparent but is instead derived from the surrounding context. It relies heavily on unspoken cues, shared history, and common understandings. Think of a family dinner in Japan where silence might convey respect, and a simple nod can speak volumes. In contrast, low-context communication is more like a newspaper headline, clear-cut and explicit. Here, the message is usually contained in the words themselves, and less is left for interpretation. Picture a business meeting in the United States where agendas are outlined, points are directly stated, and ambiguity is often avoided. Recognizing which context you are communicating in can prevent misunderstandings and enhance relational dynamics. Now, let's look at the Ladder of Inference. This mental model enables us to comprehend the journey from raw data to actionable insight. Picture a ladder. Each rung symbolizes a step in our information processing mechanism. At the bottom, we select data from our surroundings. As we climb up, we add personal meaning, make assumptions, draw conclusions, and finally, take action based on our interpretation. However, often we climb this ladder unconsciously, which can lead us to form misguided beliefs and take ill-informed actions. This is where the true power of the Ladder of Inference lies. By consciously traversing this ladder, we can question our assumptions, verify our conclusions, and ensure our actions are based on facts rather than misinterpretations. Consider a scenario where a teammate appears disgruntled. Instead of jumping to conclusions about the cause, you can engage them in conversation to understand their perspective. This way, you avoid potential conflict and foster healthier interactions. Being aware of these steps helps us improve our interactions and decisions. Moving on to mirroring and matching. This intriguing mental model centers on the idea of subtly aligning your communication style with your conversation partners to foster a stronger connection. Picture this. You're in a conversation and you start to notice the other person's body language, their tone of voice, even their speech patterns. You then subtly reflect these behaviors in your own communication. What happens? A sense of empathy and understanding emerges, enhancing the rapport between you and your conversation partner. This isn't about imitation, but rather about understanding and resonating with another's communication style. Imagine entering a negotiation or a sales pitch. By subtly mirroring your client's gestures or matching their vocal tone, you can create a connection on a personal level. This alignment can make them feel understood and comfortable, paving the way for a successful interaction. This model is especially useful in negotiations or sales, where connecting on a personal level can lead to more favorable outcomes. Finally, we have the feedback loop. This mental model underscores the importance of feedback in effective communication. It's not just about expressing a thought or message. It's about listening to the feedback that comes in response, then adjusting your message accordingly. This three-step process, expressing, listening, and adjusting, forms the feedback loop. Imagine this as a dance, where each step is intertwined with the other. You express your idea or thought, then you step back and listen to the feedback. You absorb this feedback, process it, and then adjust your message based on the response. It's a continuous cycle of learning and adapting. This model ensures mutual understanding between parties. It helps to clarify anything that may have been misunderstood and allows for the refinement of ideas. It's essential in all forms of communication, particularly in leadership and team management, where clarity and understanding are paramount. Mastering these mental models can significantly enhance how you interact and communicate in your daily life. We've explored the signal versus noise model, which helps distinguish between the essential message and the distracting information. We've delved into the high context versus low context communication model, aiding in understanding cultural nuances in communication. The Ladder of Inference model was our guide to the steps from observing data to taking action, helping to question assumptions and verify facts. Mirroring and matching offered insights on how aligning your communication style can foster rapport and empathy. Lastly, the feedback loop model emphasized the crucial role feedback plays in achieving effective communication. These models provide you with a toolkit to be more precise, clear, and effective in your interactions, from giving a speech to negotiating a deal or simply chatting with friends. Implement these models to improve your conversational skills, enhance your professional relations, and transform the way you connect with others.